Hi everyone. I wanted to introduce myself first. My name is Sagit Katchka and I like leading people through changes. My expertise is when people turn to me with a certain pain in their body and I try to lead them to their inner truth in order to lead them through changes. So if you have certain question about any pain in your body and I can assist you, I would love that. Recently, I've been talking to people about the forgiving process, which means a lot, especially these days when we have time to figure things out. So I thought I will load a video about it with great tips. So if you want to write some things, go bring yourself a pen and paper. Um, so the thing about forgiveness is that it's really inner process that we should and can give ourselves into. Forgiveness is not something that's from the outside. We can't ask anybody to forgive someone else. Um, I hear parents asking their kids to forgive another child. It's not almost, it's impossible to ask someone to forgive because truly inner forgiving process is something that we do voluntarily. We can't be asked to forgive someone else. Thing is, we would like to forgive because it's gonna release us. It's a very releasing process to forgive. One of the signs that I find really meaningful and shows us that we totally forgave is if we totally forgot the event that occurred in order to hurt us. So, okay, let's start with the tips. So, tip number one in forgiveness is remember that and think that as long as I'm angry with the person or hurt from him, it's keeping me working for him. My mindset and all my conscious is on this thing. So I say when we're angry with someone or hurt with someone, we're kind of prisoners. So we're holding our own bad emotions inside our mind, and it's very demanding. Actually, being angry with someone or not forgiving him is a very demanding process because being angry and not releasing and not forgiving is kind of we're asking for something in return for being hurt. Like we're asking, it might be an energy that we're asking in return, or it might be something physical. So we're demanding a certain thing for our own feelings. By releasing this person and us, first of all, we're releasing ourselves. So the first thing we have to remember that when we forgive the other person or ourselves, we're releasing ourselves from being prisoners. That's the first tip that I can give you. Yeah, but it doesn't help us understand how to do the process. So let's start talking about how to do the process. The first thing that I offer you is to separate the action that the person did from him. For example, if my husband, for example, ignored me one time, so I will remember to separate it from him. I'm not angry about him because I'm saying to myself, don't be angry at him because when I'm angry at him, I'm angry at all of him. And separating myself from the action from the person will assist me and help me forgiving him. On the other hand, when we're angry at the person, we're getting angry at him, all his personality, and sometimes we bring the family too. You know what I'm saying? So, separating the action is very helpful in forgiving. The second thing is, if we have open communication with this person, I think we should talk to him and let him know how we feel. So we're certainly going to start the sentence with an I already loaded videos about starting the sentence with the way I feel, the way it made me feel, because it makes the other person wants to come closer to us, and it makes us being authentic about the way we feel. When we're attacking, if for example I want to say to someone, you insulted me, I blame him, and immediately he will try to protect himself and he will attack me back. So if we want to talk to this person about, if we care and we want to talk and solve it, we should start the sentence with the way it made us feel. Another tool that I can give you, if it's something very deep, like parents or someone that did something constantly to us, we can sit and write all the things that we complain about, and on the other hand, we can sit and write all the amazing things we know about this person. So we will always make sure we have more good things to say and think about him. That's another way that will assist us to forgive this person. Another amazing way is to meditate. And in this meditation, we'll always send light and love to this person. Sometimes it helps more than talking. It's just, whenever we have this memory of the pain that we got, we're going to close our eyes and just send light and love to this person. And know that it might sound weird to some of us. This is a very nice way to heal ourselves from the pain. And that's all the tips that I got for you for the way we can release anger. But I wanted to share with you also why we choose to get hurt. Why do I say that we choose to get hurt, and why do we choose to get reflections from the outside? So for example, if someone ignored us and we get hurt, we should ask ourselves two questions. One, if we ignore ourselves, and the second one is if we ignore someone else. So if we find ourselves doing the same thing, it's obvious that someone else is going to reflect it to us from the outside. So this is a very important lesson, to know that if we got hurt from someone, it means somehow we're doing it ourselves, to ourselves or to someone else. So it's, when we think this way, it's always taking responsibility on our own behavior, and it's also giving ourselves the power to really understand and really take care of ourselves and not consider the environment as something that can influence us in a way that will hurt us and not in a way that will teach us. When we take it as a lesson and look inside, we're gonna get bigger from any process, and then forgiveness will be so much easier for us, because we're gonna see that we're doing the same things somehow. Yeah, guys, so that's it for today about forgiveness. I'm sure I'm gonna come out with more things. Just have a good life. Wish you all the best. And if there's any question you wanna ask me, please let me know. Write in comments, and you're more than welcome to my website, and you can sign up and get information from me. So have a lovely day and lovely life. Love you guys. Thank you for being here with me. Bye.